What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Smiths. Where are we going?
We're going to the square. The Christmas stroll.
The Christmas stroll. So downtown Georgetown has a beautiful Christmas stroll every year. And so we are going to go down there. I think they're showing the Grinch. They have the Grinch walking around.
Yeah.
Which last year y'all were a little scared of him.
Yeah.
Maybe the year before. We're going to go.
Is it like around like the Georgetown Square? Yeah.
Remember the Grinch and he has his long fingers?
Yeah. Or like it was walking. No.
I don't know why my children know what twerking is, because my daughter is 8 and my son is 5. But apparently, London tried to twert last night. Lincoln thought it was called twerting. So then he's gonna twert for you.
Guys, now I'm gonna go show you the elves.
Da-da-da! They're on a guitar.
They're on Daddy's Earl guitar.
Why is Camo Fam always doing the dangerous thing?
Yeah.
He's a little, what did Daddy call him?
A scruffy?
Dingbats.
Dingbats.
All right.
He's always like hanging from the ceiling, so it's like,
Yeah. What do we say when it's time to go?
he's a little
Marching feet.
Okay.
Let's rock and roll.
That's right.
Don't you love it when the good guys win?
Welcome to the tour. Welcome to Chico, California. Rainy day. Really cool old historic theater. Again, we get to play these historic theaters and we haven't been here in a while. This is called Senator Theater. Boys are getting all set up. So down here, these old theaters always have like the underground bowels, you know, that used the old basements. But you know, a lot of them are redone like this one is. But you just wonder all the stories and like where all the things go. Like what's in there? You know, so much history. So many stories. So the last time we were here at this place, Senator Theater, Chico, California, it was maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. We were running on YouTube a show called Yee TV, which is now everything we do, is kind of under the cloud of Yee TV. I have the Smiths, I have Yee Life, I have Granger Smiths. It's like a network. If the network was Yee TV, then it has all these things. But it used to only be Yee TV. And we ran a series, like maybe once a week or so, we'd put out a new episode. And I remember we put out an episode right here at this place. There was a homeless guy right out here by our bus. And I remember he didn't have any shoes, or he needed new shoes. And I had this endorsement deal at the time with a boot company called Original SWAT. And I literally had boxes of new boots to give to all my guys and for me to wear on the bus. And so I remember I gave this guy a pair of boots. I want to show you a clip. It goes way back. I'm gonna have to look for this clip, but I want you to check out this clip of the last time we were here.
Oh Lord, I got me a pair of boots.
Try them on, Wichita.
They feel great.
Do a little run. Yeah.
So he suckers away.
Throw him away.
What's your name?
Here, I'll help you. He's a good guy, and I'm glad we got to know him. Glad we got to meet him, hang out with him, sing some songs with him. So it made Chico something I'll remember for a while. Well, now you got better shoes in there, buddy.
Well, you ain't lying. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. Look at that.
You know what? God love you.
All right, meet and greet time in Chico. So Chris, I did a little recap of Wichita.
Yeah.
Actually added a little clip of that video from the last EETV, last time we played here.
Yeah.
Gave Wichita those boots. No sign of Wichita today.
No. Rick Shaw, I think is his actual name.
Yeah, shout out to Rick Shaw.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen him today.
No.
It's been kind of rainy.
Yeah. Even the homeless don't want to be out in this weather right now.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's bad.
Okay. Meet and greet time. What are we gonna apply from where we met George Strait and meet and greet yesterday?
Well, one thing I did differently tonight is like
Can't tell if he's serious when he starts like grinning like that.
No,
like a joke's coming.
I'm grinning because I'm so happy about this. I turned the meet and greet banner around where the people in line
Whoa!
almost don't know who they're going to see when they come around the corner.
Oh, because they did that last night. Yeah.
We've always turned it around where people could see pictures being taken as they're coming up so they know what to do.
Right.
Right? So, but last night with George, it's like you just come around the corner and all of a sudden George is there.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the experience people are going to have to.
That's true. Okay, well, oh, got one more thing. Johnny.
Yeah.
See you later, man. We're going to do meet and greets.
All right.
Okay. See ya.
All right, we're here.
The Grinch is right there.
Who?
The Grinch. I said is the Grinch walking around and Lincoln and Mama goes, yep. And Lincoln goes, he's right there.
You gonna go shake his hand?
No. Look at all the lights. Oh my goodness.
It's so pretty. Georgetown Square is full of lights and Christmas and a bunch of booths. You get we're on the back side of them, but it's a bunch of booths, a bunch of vendors, a bunch of crafts,
A bunch of coldness.
It is kind of chilly today. It's only like 60 something now.
Yeah, and
So,
it's night.
It's
It's night as you see, but it looks morning, but it's night.
It's night, and we're gonna walk around and maybe get some Christmas presents. And the Grinch is playing, so I'm gonna make them go shake the Grinch's hand.
No. Yes, I am.
I'm not.
You.
We'll see
He's probably gonna make you
where
when I do it.
this little night goes.
All right, back from the meet and greet. Got some cool stuff. Wanted to show you. First of all, I got these coins, challenge coins. I got a C5 and a C17 that I don't have. Really cool. And look at this. Look at this letter. There's no words for stuff like that besides. Just breaks my heart. But there's good people. Good people. And I still need to see that stuff, so. You about ready?
Yeah, I'm about ready. Can't figure out this dadgum gum thing, though.
You figure it out?
Yes, I guess you're just supposed to.
It's just gum. You just chew it.
You just chew it?
Yeah, you just put it in your mouth and start chewing.
Okay, all right.
Just start chewing. Showtime. Or huddle time, I should say.
Whole time cold.
See if the coast is clear. All right, we got a clear coast. I can kind of see them in there. I just creep it in there. Use my camera.
They're out there.
They're out there? You think there's 30 or 40
30
of
or
them?
40 of them, I swear.
How many you think is out there?
At least 30 or 40.
At least 30 or 40?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How many is that?
I'd say at least 30 or 40.
Dude, what do you got? I just want to show you special things that I'm seeing. Come here, do you see something over here? What?
I know what it is.
What?
The blue button.
You think?
Is it?
Maybe.
Silky too. Oh. Yeah, he lied.
So sweet. You guys ready to go? Tired? You tired, bud? Did you have fun at the Christmas stroll? You tired? Says he has hot chocolate. All right, this little guy's done. When it's 8 o'clock, he is finished. All right.
Welcome to tour. Welcome to Eugene, Oregon. We're playing the McDonald Theater tonight. I've never been to Eugene. Excuse me. I've never played Eugene. The first time I was in Eugene, I believe it was 2010, we had a gig at the Willamette Country Music Festival, and I think it was Brownsville, Oregon, which is north of here, so we had to come through here. We left in the van and drove for 30 hours. And this was back when I didn't have any kind of popularity. No one knew me in Oregon. Tyler, my brother, was booking shows, and he got a hold of somebody with this festival and convinced them to let us open up the whole show. I think it was like Gary Allen closing the show, somebody like that. We jumped in our white van, the same one we still have. We drove for 30 hours, taking turns, never stopping, just taking turns, doing 2, 3, 4 hour shifts each, me and the band. We went through Eugene, so that was my first experience going through Eugene. Now we've been through here many times since then. Oregon is just such a beautiful place. It has this vibe to it. It's like once you go through some of the deserts in California and then you get into beautiful Northern California, and then by the time you get to Oregon, it's just this whole different kind of vibe of a lot of moisture. Like today, it's just raining. That's the Northwest for you. Sometimes you get these beautiful days, and a lot of days you just get a lot of precipitation. Beautiful, massive pine trees. And I see that so many times on tour. I see something either out of the bus window or out and about in the town, and I think, oh, this is incredible. And I pull up the camera and it's like, you can't even tell. Have you ever seen a beautiful mountain and you pull out your phone or your camera to take a picture of the mountain, and all of a sudden this just beautiful, majestic mountain, you look at it through the lens of a camera and it's like that big. So that's our story. But I'm gonna take you into the theater. I've never been. Let's go check it out. Oh, yeah. This is cool.
A little bit of deja vu.
Yeah, a little bit like last night.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. A lot of room. Ooh, shower. Let's check that shower out. We'll go in there. Is that the shower? That is the shower. Look at that. That's straight luxury. Straight luxury. Where'd you go? I'm scared.
Morning, guys. It is the day after the Christmas stroll. The kids had a lot of fun last night. We got to see a lot of our friends. The Georgetown Square is always lit up so pretty. Lots of vendors, lots of booths, lots of food. We ate a lot of pizza and cookies and fun Christmas stuff. They got to see the Grinch walking around. Today, I have 3 auditions, which it kind of always happens like that. I either have 3 in one day, and I'm running around like crazy, changing clothes, going from place to place, or I have nothing. So today I have 3. They are all for a mom. It's funny sometimes the descriptions, whenever they send out auditions, what the description says. So it'll be something like real person, which we're all real people, right? Not too pretty, not too fit, not too, anyway, they use like not too this, not too that, which I think is funny because all moms are different. We all come different. So I'm gonna go do that. 2 of them are for commercials. One, I think I play a car dealer. Another, I play a mom. Actually, 2 of them I play a mom. So I'm gonna go do that. I would love to take you guys along with me, but I can't film in the room, but I can just maybe take you in the car or something. I don't know how fun that will be. Let me talk about one more thing about acting, because I get a lot of questions. People want to know, I want to get my daughter or my son, or I want to get into acting or commercials or modeling or something. So I always tell people, Search in your area for reputable talent and modeling agencies. I am a hot mess today, y'all. Search in your area for reputable talent agencies. Go to their websites, and then they will have submission guidelines, like ways to submit. A lot of companies want you to submit via regular mail, like not online or email. Some of them will accept submissions that way. So go on their websites, see how they would like submissions. Then they usually ask for a couple of photos. Sometimes in the beginning you can just send normal, regular photos. And then for me, this was almost 10 years ago though, but I did a little cover letter as why I wanted to be with their agency, why I wanted to get into acting and modeling. Submitted a couple of headshots, mailed those off to about as many as I could, like eight agencies in the Dallas area back then. And then you just wait for them to call you. Sometimes it takes 3 to 4 weeks. If they want to see you, they will bring you in. Don't call them and harass them. They will call you. Sometimes they'll ask you to prepare like a little 1-minute monologue if you're an adult. And for kids, it's a little bit different, a little bit easier. Don't ever pay money for agencies. The only money that you should pay the agency is when you get signed and you get booked on a job. They take anywhere from 10 to 20% of your job. But don't go out and pay modeling and talent agencies. I did all these schools and stuff when I was younger, and yes, it's a little bit of training, but I feel like it was kind of just a waste of money. It's like $2,000 to $3,000 for all these conventions, and they only end up picking like 1 or 2 people. So don't do that. Don't spend a lot of money. If you want to get your kids into it, go take very natural headshots. Don't dress them up like pageants and put a lot of makeup on them and that kind of stuff. They want to see what you look like. What, buddy? Okay, I'll help you. They want to see what you look like, what your child looks like naturally, and what you look like naturally. So just take some headshots, go online, mail all that stuff off, and then you just sit and you wait, and you hope that they call you back. So there's that.
So it's Sunday, and I left on this tour Wednesday, so I'm gonna go back home tomorrow morning. This is like the limit when I start really missing the family. I gotta be at the airport like 4:30 in the morning, fly home, I come back out Wednesday or Thursday, and then that's kind of a long run. Then we go all the way to December 21st. It's when the tour really kicks in.
You've gone to some auditions with me. What do you think about them?
They're boring.
They're boring? You were in a commercial with me. The kids were in a commercial with me.
And I'm on the radio.
And she's on the radio. Lincoln was, gosh, he was still in a high chair, so he was pretty young. I think Lennon was 2.5. I only took them to the audition because I didn't have a sitter, and they ended up booking all of us, which was our first booking together. Let me close this door. It was a dish commercial called Take the Challenge, and you can search for that. But they're so cute, and Lennon like yells at the end, "Take the challenge." Taking my kids with me is a little bit more stressful than just going by myself. And obviously I don't want to put them in acting or anything unless it's something that they want to do. So I don't normally take them unless I don't have another option and I don't have a sitter. But they ended up booking them. So I don't think that's something that they're interested in like mommy. So just be aware of that. If you get your kids into acting, make sure they want to do it and don't force them. If it's something that they love, it's awesome, and it's a way to build some money for them, for their college fund or something like that. So that's my little spiel on acting. So this is my go-to mom look for my auditions. It's usually just a denim shirt or like a simple colored shirt, solid colored pants. Basically, if you went into an Old Navy, that's usually what I buy for auditions and headshots and things like that for shirts and pants. So that's my mama look. And then I'll do a business look for the Ford, I think it's for the Ford commercial shoot. So this will be my business look for a salesman of a car dealership. I'll be running around changing clothes 3 times today, going back and forth to different auditions. There's a lot of waiting. You just get there and you kind of sit and you wait. Some people hate that. I really enjoy it. It's kind of my few minutes that I can just relax and decompress. That's what I'll be doing today, and the kids are just gonna go have fun at their friend's house. P.S. Guys, have you guys seen Frozen 2? All of the river references. I'm getting all of your messages and stuff from, from the song in the beginning, from Anna's song about grief and just doing the next right thing, to the blue butterflies. Do you remember?
I used to do that, the sock challenge.
Do you remember the blue butterflies in Frozen 2? All right, so I dropped the kids off with one of my really good friends and her family, and now I'm going to my first audition of the day. So we are in Austin at Austin Studios, and I am about to go in and sign in. See how busy they are in here. Right, audition number 1 is down. I had my sweet little family. They're leaving back there. It was part of my family. The kids always don't like it when I have a fake son or daughter or fake husband, but that's life in the acting world. I think I have a little bit of a break, and then I'm headed to audition number 2. Okay, so I didn't film walking into audition 2, but now I'm finished with audition 2. I had to play, it was for Arm & Hammer, and now I have to go have about an hour again to go change and then go back for my last audition of the day. Okay, audition number 3, let's go. All right, I am back home. I had a long day of auditions. The kids still aren't back yet. My friend Heidi is bringing them back. And then I guess we're just gonna kind of hang out, maybe watch a Christmas movie or make some cookies or something. So let me know if that was boring going on the auditions with me today. Let me know what you guys wanna see more of. Just let us know.
All right, meet and greet done in Eugene. I got another letter. I know I read a letter, or I read some notes yesterday after the meet and greet, but I think it's important to read just a little bit of this one. And I read all of these letters. If you guys give them to me and I shove them in my pocket, at some point I'm going to take a look at it. It's important to me because it keeps me grounded. It reminds me that there's still a purpose. And if the road gets crazy, if the road gets long, I can kind of sit down back here in my bus and read something like this, and it gives me my mission back, or at least it makes it more clear. Just kind of halfway through this letter, it says, my entire life, I never really had much in the way of friends and family. I grew up with a family who didn't care for me and only took me outdoors on the weekends and only ever had come and go friends. It says, I've also had pretty bad depression and some anxiety. I've been an outcast and a loner virtually forever, and I always feel so alone. It says, for the past few years, having your music to fall back on when it got too rough, or the idea that I could see another show or meet you, was my savior. When I attended my first show of yours, it became the first time I felt part of something greater. I felt like I fit in and belonged. It was a weird feeling to get after a concert, but Yee Yee Nation makes me feel more at home than I've ever felt. I may not know where I'm going or what career is in store for me, but finding myself over the years has really led me to be a freedom-fighting, Constitution-loving patriot. And when someone ever asks me who I am, I just hand them one of your albums and tell them that's who I am. And then he goes on to say more, and buddy, I'm not going to say your name on here, but I just talked to you, and I'm going to see you out there in a minute, and I know you're coming to a couple more shows on this tour, and I appreciate this so much. I tell you what, I was literally walking into the meet and greet, and I was texting Amber, and she was saying she's having kind of a tough night. She said Lincoln has kind of been acting out today. He's been kind of in a grumpy mood and fighting her a little bit, and I replied back and said he needs his daddy. And so, sometimes I get caught up in that, and I think, yeah, Lincoln needs me right now. And, what am I doing? Why am I here? Why am I not with Lincoln? I'm gonna see Lincoln tomorrow. I'm gonna spend several days with him starting tomorrow. But then, I get a letter like this, and it just reminds me that there is something greater than me. And then when he said he never found himself till he went to one of my concerts and found kind of the group of people in Yee Yee Nation around him that felt like his kind of people, that feeling, I get that same feeling at my concerts. And growing up, I always felt a little bit like an outcast, partly because I'm a musician and no one else was a musician I was growing up with. No one was a singer. Not even everybody listened to the same music I did. And so because of that, because of the path I took, I was always a little bit of an outsider. I had to go into music alone. I didn't go in with friends. I had to go and start a band and find everything alone. And I always felt like a little bit of an outsider. And then when people started listening to the music and those people were attracted to the concerts, all of a sudden it's like I found myself too. So that feeling right there is my feeling. And so we share that together. And this is not about me, and this is not about my songs. This is about something greater in music that unites us all. It's important, and there's a reason I was able to read this letter. So now I got to get to work.
That's why I love dirt roads, make the world turn real slow. Feel the gravel, let go, and stirring up my soul. That's why I love running wild through country miles. They're out of style, they take a while, but every winding ride will lead me home. That's why I love dirt. It's hard to get on, but we get lost on them. Find our way to a rocky mountain top on them. We get stuck on them, fall in love on them, rough around the edges just like us. That's why I love dirt roads. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's why I love dirt roads. That's why I love dirt roads.